Okay, we are back. So I'm going to be doing something a little different today. The window is in the boat and it looks good. Now I need to install the trim ring. However, I'm going to do one thing first. I'm going to actually tint the window. So I have this, what is actually headlight tint for cars. Why someone would tint their headlights, I don't know. But this is a smoke tint that is designed to go on headlights, so it's designed to go on the outside of the car, so it should work well for the windows. I actually already installed this on a couple windows already on the boat and it really worked out really well. So while I have the trim ring off, I figured this would be a good time to put this on, then put the trim ring on top of it, and then at some future time, if someone does want to take the tint off, you can easily cut it and take it off later on. But I want to get it underneath so you don't see any of the edge of the tint. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to cut it to the length and kind of cut it to the approximate size and then bring it on the boat. Okay, so what I've done so far is I cut the tint a little bit bigger than what I needed, which happens to be about half of the width. So this will be very efficient, so I can do two windows with one length. And also I laid it out on the workbench, taped it down, and then I put some blue painter's tape along the perimeter so I can mark through the holes, and I will cut just inside of those holes because I don't really want to cut onto the holes because it'll just be too big. You know, even just inside will still be a little bit big, but it should be pretty damn close. And then we can go in the boat and remove the blue tape on the glass, clean it, and then install this on top, and we should be good to go. So let's do that. Okay, so this edit won't look so good. When I paused it, it seems to have fallen, so the frame may be a little bit off. So I have a Sharpie and I'm just going to mark the holes. Okay, so I marked the holes, so now I'll take the trim away, and I will cut just inside of those holes. Okay, so I transferred the tint to a piece of cardboard, and I kind of connected the dots to give me a little bit better line to cut by. So I'm going to use a knife and cut on the line or pretty damn near it. Okay, so if I did it right, this should come right out, and it does. And I didn't scratch the workbench because Bob would not be happy. So that's that. And let's go up to the boat and check it out. Okay, so we're back on the boat. I took the tape off at the outside. It's still on the inside, but I'm not worried about that. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to tape the tint to the window just to kind of gauge the size, and then I will start applying it to the window once I'm happy with it. So here it is. So I kind of cut it right around the screw holes. So let's at least locate some of them. Okay, we're back. I got the blue tape off. Took a little longer than I expected, but we're here. So now I'm going to take the backing off and start to apply it. I think I will use some lubricant because this is what I know. I'm not that confident in my tinting skills. So there's that. Don't need a whole lot. That tinting lubricant I got from another job I did, putting the labels, the numbers on my dinghy, so I had that left over. So it's commercially made. You can also use soap and water as well. So I'm just trying to separate this best I can. I'm not supposed to touch the inside, but I am, but it's going to be cut off anyways. So take off a little bit, probably take off about half or a little less. And again, you're not supposed to touch the edge, but I am because it's going to be cut. Ta-da! And again, this stuff you supposedly can be moved around after it's adhered. So we'll see how that goes. And it should be a little warmer than it is. I know that this company likes it to be a little warmer out, but we're working within the parameters that we have. So now that that's done, I'll take the rest of the adhesive off. Again, I'm touching the edge, which you're not supposed to, but like I said, it is going to be cut off. I do have a little tool here to help. Again, came from the last kit that I had tint. Oh, excuse me, the vinyl lettering. And just work from the inside towards the edge. This is not a tinting video. Watch other videos if you want to learn how to do this. I'm kind of making this up as I go because I'm not a professional. Oh, that came out. That's good. Okay, so we're good. I don't see any more air bubbles. So now I will cut around the edge with the knife. Okay, we cut around the perimeter. So I will go back with a squeegee tool and work the edges again. And this raw edge will be covered by the stainless steel trim, so it doesn't have to be perfect. Just want to make sure that it didn't lift up to set up. So I'm going to leave it. I'm not going to dick with it too much more. And then I will come back, put the trim on, and then mask with some blue tape around the perimeter. So when I put the adhesive on, I can clean it off because I don't want to use acetone or anything on this plastic because it might lift the plastic or discolor it. So that's it on this part. I will go work on another project now, and we'll catch up on this project very soon.